Hi, my name's Rebecca. So I couldn't resist. I bought more of the Herrschners mystery yarn Melange that they have. If you want to go back and look at my previous video, was it last week or earlier this week, I got an order. I ordered 2 of the cotton Melange, and I got these sparkly pink ones. I ordered a 4-pack, and I got 2, these are like the Hobie Twister, but without the labels. I also got this gorgeous one, which I started making into like a rectangle shawl. That's another Hobie Twister. And then in that pack, even though it said, I think 55 cotton, 45 acrylic, which is Twister, I got this 100% cotton cake, which is very Halloween, very cute. I got a 6-pack of these black, I think this is Hobie Twister in solid colors. And then I got 2 of the alpaca cakes. And I went over the prices and everything last time. So all the cakes I got last time, which was from the Herrschners Mystery Melange, I was able to identify on the Hobie website. And the prices on Hobie, they'd be pretty crazy. So the Hobie Twister Solid Black is usually $13.60 each. It was on sale for $9.52. And then I got the Salt and Deluxe Shines, which are $38.40 on Hobie. The Wheel of Alpacas, which are $36.80 on Hobie. The Twisters are $38.40 on Hobie. And the Salt and Deluxe is $32.80 on Hobie. So these all worked out to about $7.50. Now, I went back and I ordered a 4-pack, another 4-pack, which might all be Twister. There might be another solid cotton one in there. And there was also a wool blend. I think it was either bulky or super bulky wool blend. So I decided to order that because I like super bulky wool for like knitting hats and stuff. So let's see what it got in here. I really liked the colors that I got last time, so hopefully we have good luck. Okay, so these are the super bulky wool blend assortment, 80% acrylic, 20% wool. Let's see what I got. So I got 2 of these. It's kind of a creamy brown / blue blend. And then I got 2 of these. It's like a pink, teal, purple. Very, almost mermaidish. I'd say this feels, what is that yarn? The Woolies Thick and Quick, kind of. I'm gonna see if I can find these on the internet and see exactly what they are. Not exactly sure what brand they are. And then how many yards do you get? 164 yards per ball. So, I mean, with knits in, you should definitely be able to make at least a hat out of each of these. And then this 4-pack was $14.99 on Herrschners' website. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious what this was. But I mean, it feels a lot like Woolies Thick and Quick. Alright, now, my 4-pack of cakes. Ooh, we got some doubles. Oh, this is a double. This one, these are actually slightly different. So, I'm going to see if I can find these colorways on the website. What do we got here? So it says superfine cotton blend, 55% cotton, 45% polyacrylic. Alright, this one, I think this is actually 100% cotton. It's kind of weird how they got cotton cakes in there, but this is probably a Cotton King Sultan Deluxe. And then I got two in this color, which I'm a big lover of like blues and greens and purples, so jewel tones. That's why this cake is like perfection to me. But yeah, these are pretty. Alright, then we got a pink, kind of orange to light pink to pink. Okay, this one looks like it's a hobby twister. I don't know if you can see the difference. So the Sultan Deluxe is kind of like 8. Let's see if we can focus. It's like 8 strands of cotton that are twisted together. And then the twister, so it's like 4 strands, but then there's 2, so it's also 8 strands, but it's like they're twisted in the, there's 4 strands made up of 2 things twisted together, so it comes out to the same thickness. I really like this. It has more acrylic in it, but I also like how I think it being more twisted kind of makes it less splitty. So yeah, it's that color. And then this is not exactly the same. This one doesn't have yellow in the middle. So this one is a bit more of a kind of rosier or slightly darker purple or pink. Slightly darker pink than this one. So it goes from like white to kind of a rosy pink to rose on the outside. This one, I don't know if you can, it's not really showing up on camera, but this one is definitely more of a darker rose. And this one, it's not quite bubblegum, but it's like pink, like pink. Oh, and this one, I believe this is also yeah, this is Twister. So, interesting. So I got 2 twisters and 2 Sultan King Deluxe. I think I might have this color in the Shine version too. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can find these color names on Hobie and also see if I can figure out what this is. Okay, so I think I figured it out. The super bulky wool blend, that is the Yarnart Alpine Angora Melange. The blue, and where did I put it? Oh, this one. This is shade 6408, and this is shade 6402. So I found these on Yarnart's website. They had the same content, 150 meters, same directions. They were £7.99. I don't know how pounds are. And they were on sale for £5 at 99. So in US dollars, the sale price is like $8.15. So for the 4 ball, was $15. So that's like $3.75 a ball. So not bad. Like I said, it kind of feels like Woolies, but Woolies also gets to be an expensive yarn, so, or not expensive, but it's not cheap either. Now these guys, these are Salton Kings Deluxe Oppenheimer Blue. So I got 2 of those, and I thought these were kind of like this cake, but these obviously are different. This is more of a purple, lighter blue, black, but this is one of the Yarnart Flowers Moonlight, which is basically this, is it Twister? Yeah, this is basically like Twister Shine, but it's from Yarnart. But anyway, I got 2 of Salton Kings Deluxe Oppenheimer Blue. Now, the Twisters, these were a bit, I had to Google Lens these, and then ask more questions. So I'm pretty sure this was from the summer line. It was Twister Summer Fruit Punch. And then this one, I'm not 100% sure what color this is. The closest thing I could find was Rhubarb and Cream, color 33. But I feel like that one is a little more bubblegummy, and this one's a little more rose. So, I don't know if maybe, I mean, this could have been like a Yarnart exclusive color, or, I don't know where else Yarnart sells these, like a Hobium? I don't know. But this is the only one where I couldn't tell exactly what it was. So yeah, the Salton Deluxe, they're on sale now, or they cost less now on Hobie. They're $24.90. Last time I looked on the website, they were $32.80. The Hobie Twisters, I think they still had listed for $38.40, which is craziness. So, total, oh, I should have done the math. Hold on a second. I'm going to do a quick total of what this would be approximately without the sales price. It's 50 plus, oh my god, I can't even compute how expensive that usually is. 76. Alright, so let's say let's use the new Salton Kings price, $24.90. So I got 2 cakes of that, so that's about $50. I got 2 Twisters, which would be like $76 not on sale. And then the super bulky not on sale would be like $40. So about $166, but I spent $29.99 plus $14.99 plus 6% tax, and then I paid 25 cents for shipping. So I spent a little over $45, and then that's what I got. So pretty good. These are addicting. So I really don't think, I'm going to try really hard not to buy any more of these. It's so tempting. But like I showed in the last video, I have a good amount of these, and it's a very thin yarn. It's like a sport, it's either a number 1 or a number 2 weight. It varies depending on which one. But they're about 1,000. They're 1,000 meters, about 1,094 yards. It's a thin yarn. It takes a long time to work up. I have here, oh, this is really big. This is a finished project I made with one of the Yarnart Rose Garden cakes that I got from Hobium. So I'm sure there's a better way I could show that, but got a pretty big shawl, and this took me quite a while, mostly because I kept putting it down, and also because You know, it's a thin yarn, so it takes a while to work up. So realistically, I think there's only so much yarn I can go through, and there's only so many of these cakes I can go through. So I think I probably need to rein it in. Between these and these, I got some really pretty cakes, and then I also have more in my stock, so yeah. But I don't know, I really like these. If you're interested in trying them, I would definitely, I think Herrschners still has the 4-pack on sale, and I would definitely recommend getting one, maybe even 2 of them. You can get 2 of them. I'm not sure if they're still doing 25-cent shipping, but if they are, you can spend like $60 and get like 8 of these cakes. They might be the cotton and acrylic blend, or they might be actually just cotton, but personally I like both of them. I just like the ones that have the yarn twisted, because you can get ones where the yarn isn't twisted and it's just like straight strands of cotton. I don't have any of those, but it seems like that would be more difficult to work with. But I think it being twisted makes it easier, and then the way the twisters are like strands, oh my gosh, 4 strands twisted together, but each strand is made up of 2 strands, so it's more twisted, hence why it's called twister. But anyway, I'm going to continue working on this shawl, which is so gorgeous. So I found, I'll link the pattern I'm following below. It's a Bagoday crochet tutorial for a rectangle shawl, and I was just like, which color do I want to do? Looking at all these cakes, you know, I considered this one, and I considered some other ones I have, and I was like, you know what, even though this one is like to me the prettiest, I don't really want to use it because it's so pretty, and I want to like keep it for the perfect thing, I think I should just go ahead and use this because this one's pretty and it makes me happy. But yeah, this one's also really pretty. This one is also pretty. They're all pretty. I mean, I don't know. I like all of them. Out of all the ones I got, this is probably the one that's the least my colors, but I think I can make this into a shawl, and I think somebody would really like it. But everything else, I mean, I got some purples, I got some blues, I got even more of the pink, I got more blue. So my mystery bags, I'm happy with them. And I need to stop myself. We need to be good. We need to not buy more. I think they're still on the Herrschners website, and I think I could buy more and I could get free shipping, but I don't need more. But if you don't have any and you want to try it, I would say definitely go for it. Just keep in mind that it's a thin yarn. So if you're not used to working with a thin yarn, it might be a bit of a learning curve. Oh my god. I have rabbits, and there's like a box of hay over here, and I think I got some hay on the floor, so now I'm picking hay out of my yarn. But anyway, just keep in mind that it's a thin yarn. And then if you like woolies, you might like these. I think this is the same color that they had in the picture. So I got this, and then I got this one. And I think if you knit, you should definitely be able to make at least a hat out of each of these. I'm not sure if you can crochet. I've actually never crocheted a hat with the 6 weight. I always kind of stick to knit with that. But you definitely could crochet it. So yeah, would recommend. Need to not buy more because I have many thousands of yards of this this 2-weight yarn, and yeah. Anyway, if you want, you can check out my previous video, which was also a mystery bag unboxing, and then I showed what I got like last year in the Herrschners mystery bags. Herrschners mystery bags, it's a dangerous time of year, but it's a time to get the really overly expensive on Hobie cakes at a really good price. So, and of course you don't know what colors you're getting, but I'm pretty happy with all the ones I've got. I showed one in the video that's like, the last video that's like a weird yellow, purple, green. That's the only ones that I've gotten that I'm just like, eh. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those, but, all the other ones I like. The purple, green, yellow one is just, if you want to go look at the weird, it's just weird. I didn't bring it out, but anywho, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day.